Okay. Hey, good morning, everybody. Is this, Cameron, am I on or am I not hot enough? Okay. Oh, that's better. I got it. Yeah, good. Am I hot enough? How about that? Isn't that?
Oh my gosh.
Thank you very much. Okay. It's so awesome. I love this time of year. It's fantastic. I love the cold weather. If you people don't like it, tough. We endure hot enough weather already all summer. It'll be here before you know it. And I got to tell you, I got to brag before we get started this morning. Golly, it's been a lot going on, and I got to say, I'm going to do a shout out because we're at Parkway Fellowship, and I love this church. Before everything they do here is just so spot on and great. But if you haven't checked out their series currently that they're doing with the movies, it is really, really good. And last week we were unable to make it in person, but we saw it online, and you can go online and catch them. But they did. I didn't know there was such a spiritual element to Elf, the movie, but I'm sure Pastor McGown today is going to give us a great message, and it's going to be fun, and hopefully he'll mention what they're doing here next week. He says it'll blow you away, really. And hey, are you going to talk about the offering too when you're up here? I would like for you to, because it's a good thing for the community, and if you're searching for a way to help. And that's the least we can do is tell folks everything that's going on at Parkway. They've been a partner of ours for, I don't know, 10 years maybe? I don't know. I haven't kept count. I just love that we get to keep coming here. It's a fantastic church. So let's give an applause to Mike and the church for helping us out. Thank you very, very much. Well, as usual, we like to start out our meetings with an invocation and our Pledge of Allegiance. And I got to say, Gary Krakowski, are you ready to give us a short sermon? Come on down. And I got to say, we're blessed. God wasn't ready to take Gary. He had a small heart event. We are stent brothers now. Stent brothers, that's right. But I'm glad to see he's okay and feeling good and not ready yet. So
not ready.
Okay.
Good morning, everybody.
You have it.
How are we doing? So my name's Gary. I own Rhino Pest Protection and also Kingdom Business TX, where we teach biblical principles, how to run your business. So we do that monthly. But, you know, when you go through something such as a heart attack, you kind of reevaluate your life a little bit. And I'm a pretty outgoing person anyway, right? Like, I never meet a stranger. It's easy to talk to somebody. But go with me on this. When you go through something like that, or you have a situation, I'm going to use two examples. We tend to take advantage of our life, and we treat people differently, we act differently. But, you know, the Bible does say you're not promised tomorrow. And so why do we live currently where we think we're going to have a bunch of days later to make it up? Why don't we live today the best way possible? Live in peace, live in joy, live in gentleness, live in kindness, continually every day, because tomorrow is not promised. And so when I go through a heart attack, and I'm a pretty outgoing guy, I live that way naturally most times, but it's like, man, we should be better people and have better businesses and treat people nicer and kinder, be generous, be giving, be tenderhearted towards everybody that you come in contact with, because tomorrow is not promised. So another quick little story, and this is kind of weird, but just hear me out. Because my family obviously knew that I had a heart attack, and I was talking to my daughter, she's 15. She had a little bit of an attitude with her mother and I about doing some schoolwork, and they homeschool. And I'm like, please go with me. I'm not weird or demented with this, but I asked her, if today was my last day alive, how would you treat me? Would you treat me any different? And what's the answer going to be? Yes. And so that's how we act normally in this world, which all the craziness that happens, we don't consider today that is the best day that we should have. So I challenge you to live today as your last day, because you don't promise tomorrow. So be kind, be generous, be a blessing, be gentle, be patient with people around you. Don't give them the middle finger driving down the road because they cut you off or something. Come on, I know some of you do that already. So, I mean, seriously. So, does that make sense? I know it's kind of weird, but you start thinking about some things a little differently when you go through some hard times. So, I love you guys. I think this family is amazing. This chamber is amazing. The people that are in it. So, be blessed. Let's pray. Heavenly Father, we just thank you for your goodness. We thank you for everything that you do in us and through us. We thank you for this chamber, that it is a blessing to the community, that it's a beacon of light that reaches far past Fulshear. It goes into Katy, Richmond, Wallace, Brookshire, everywhere that it goes. That name is a bright light, and ultimately it does represent you. And Father, we thank you for these businesses, that everything that they set their hand to prospers. Give them kindness and gentleness and peace in their business and their bodies, health from the top of their head to the soles of their feet. Give them wisdom beyond their years. Give them witty ideas that are creative and outside of the box. And Father, we just give you all the glory, and it's in your name we pray. And everybody said,
Amen, and thank you, Gary. Yeah, a round of applause for Gary. Appreciate it very much. Okay, we like to honor our country, and Miss Dina Fisk, would you mind join us? And maybe next year,
I am honored.
next year we're going to probably add the Texas Pledge, so everybody start learning
But I
it.
better start learning.
Okay.
We pledge
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Dina?
And to all who have served, are serving, thank you for my freedom.
Amen. All right. Thank you, Dina. Appreciate it, everybody. Okay. Hey, I want to give a shout out to our breakfast sponsor this morning, Miss Francois with the Francois Property Group. Where's Jennifer? Jennifer, you didn't know this, but you get to come down here and say something. And I hope you've prepared something to say. Oh, here's Jen. Oh, do you have a bucket too? Oh, we gonna get a prize? I love Christmas. This is so awesome.
Ooh, that is bright, y'all. Everybody comes up here and says that. It's true. I'm Jennifer Francois with Francois Property Group. I am a local realtor here, and I'm just honored to be here and get to see you guys. And thank you for stopping by my booth. If you didn't, please stop by, grab my contact information. I love to be a resource to our community. I know there's tons of realtors in the room, and what we do is not always easy, and I think that the biggest thing we can do is to educate, okay? So anytime anybody has any questions, I'm happy to be a resource. Okay, so I have two things. We're gonna give away this amazing Bose speaker, okay? Woo. If you don't need it, it's a great time to regift.
Can I put my card in there? No, I'm kidding.
All right, winner, winner, chicken dinner. Who is the winner, winner, winner?
All right.
Let's see.
You have a drum roll back there, Cameron? No.
Colin Anderson? Woo-woo.
Mr. Anderson, all right. Do you know what Bluetooth means? Okay. Yeah, there you go.
And I have this gorgeous poinsettia as well.
Ooh.
And
Who is it?
what does that say?
Dina Fisk. You.
Is that what that says?
Now,
This is yours.
now, please do not tell Newell how you did that.
That was magical. And these are at Costco, and they're amazing.
Thank you, Jennifer, so much. We really appreciate it. Well, maybe I'll just have everybody pick their own name out, and we'll have the prizes done in no time. I love giving away things, but I also want to give a real Merry Christmas and thank you for many, many years of support to Humble Grounds. Where's Humble Grounds? Becca? Come on over, Becca. And we'll probably give away yours too. I love her sweater. Do you see it says coffee weather? I love that. All right.
Very on brand. You have a t-shirt that says that too, right? I do.
I have in a sweatshirt. I know it's a thing. Good morning. Thank you for allowing us to, Jennifer, thank you and your team for sponsoring breakfast and allowing us to be here again. Merry Christmas to everybody. I did want to explain the raffle prize that I put in.
Well, here, you want to, hold it. You have to explain coffee?
Sure.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
I do. So
right.
I do have to explain it because my husband roasted this. So I'm
What?
very proud of it. We are roasting our own coffee now. But something that thanks. My husband, I'm not. I'm the people person, not the actual science person. But we are doing subscription boxes online, and what we are just super proud of and thankful for is that we're partnering with a small business in the area each month. And not only are we sending out our coffee, but also something of theirs. So PS Designs did some really wonderful branded insulated cups for us. And so shout out to them. But we are picking a different small business each month to showcase, and those come with our boxes. So yeah, I'm giving one. This is the December box. So it is our coffee as well as that and some other little goodies in here.
Look, well, hang on to it. You're going to get a picture of the winner here. The time just ran out. Sorry. No, kidding. But also, hey, not to brag in it, and I'm not endorsed by this company, but I got to say, my brother got one, so I had to get one. A Cuisinart. This thing, you put the coffee beans in it, it grinds it, puts it in the basket, brews it, and it's done. It's amazing. So, Cuisinart, if you're listening, stay on script. Yeah. The winner of this wonderful home roasted package is Trevor Nels. But Jacob Lee is the campaign manager for Trevor Nels, running for Congress, Texas 22. And I'm sure he's going to need that on the campaign trail. Is that right, Jacob? So let's get a picture. And Michael will get a picture as well. Right there. All right, I'm sure he's going to enjoy that, Jacob. So, all right. Okay, now that's really awesome. All right, now we want to say thank you to our foyer tables. Brightway, would you come up and say hello? Where's Mr. Herbert? Yep, he's here. Come on down. And on the Hills Electric and Gas Savings, come on, Greg. First Financial Bank and Jordan Ranch Modern Dentistry and Paradigm Construction. Please, you got about 5 seconds.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Charlie Hebert, owner of Brightway Insurance, the Hebert Agency. Herbert, Hebert, I've been called worse, right? So
Is it Herbert or Hebert?
it's Hebert. But
It is?
It was spelled Herbert, but it's okay. It's a very common.
I thought when it's spelled that way, it's Hebert.
That's okay.
Hey, but there's a great running back, a straight Jesuit named Johnny Hebert. Listen up for that guy. He's awesome.
But yeah, we do everything but health insurance. So home, auto, commercial. We're an independent broker here in Katy, family-owned business. So love an opportunity to review your policies. I know January's coming up. One of the New Year's resolutions for a lot of people is to get their finances in order and see where they're spending unnecessary expenses. And so insurance is a good way to start. So I have a table out there. Before you leave, grab a card, and love to follow up with you beginning of the year. Thank you.
Hey, thank you for being sponsored today. Appreciate your table very much. Greg Zivov or Zivav? Zivav. My
sister says Zivo.
Zivo. Hey, I have one of those. It's a bug killer in my. A Zivo bug killer. Hey, grab your lantern right there and tell us about electric and gas
I'm
savings.
going to shed a little light on things here with this lantern. And the batteries. Batteries included. Anyway, last month we talked about how to read your electricity bill and how to know that you have a fax label that you should be aware of that comes with every energy plan, whether it be commercial or residential. So that's really important. This month we want to talk about, as this gentleman said, New Year's resolution. So the New Year's resolution is, if you haven't looked at your bill, whether it be commercial or residential, take a look at it, check out the rate, usage, and the expiration date. And, be aware of that, because even if you're on auto pay, it's going to expire at some time. So just be knowledgeable and aware. And if you're interested, welcome to send it to me, and I'll explain to you what you have and what your options are for the future. So,
All right, Greg, here we go. Let's see who's going to win, who's going to light up their life. Here we go. And the winner is Colin. Can win again? Colin, yeah, he sure can. Colin, you're the winner today. Right here, Colin. My gosh, you got a Bluetooth speaker. Now you got a light. So, hey, Colin, go this way. That's amazing. Hey, we have a new Newell Cheatham. Where's Newell? Newell, what you do, man? You teach him how to win?
Can I say something? Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Can he say something? Can I say something quickly?
Yeah. Okay.
Last week at our company Christmas party,
Talk into the microphone a little. Ooh, tell me that's not a God thing that didn't spill out of there. Go ahead, talk into the microphone a little louder so we can hear you.
Okay. Last week at our Christmas party, what I did was I gathered all the sort of freebies that I'd got sort of over the years, most of them from the franchising organization, and I wrapped them all up and we had a gift-giving ceremony at our party. So I've given away all my stuff I had, and it seems that I'm rapidly building up my stock again. So.
Lucky guy.
Excellent. All right. Okay. Thank you very much, Colin. Congratulations on winning. Was there somebody from Jordan? A Paradigm right here. Give it up. Yeah, say Paradigm. Yay.
Good.
Yeah, go. You're good.
Good morning, everyone. Bob Stacia with Paradigm Construction. A couple things before I just tell you about my company. I'm probably one of the folks that wait till 6 o'clock for Elmo Grounds to open. I live in Cross Creek Ranch, and that's my coffee for work. So I'm the one that opens for them.
This is your
Gets
creeper.
Their first one. So shout out to them again. Thank you. Paradigm Construction is a Christian-based organization based in Houston, and we partner with faith-based institutions, not-for-profits, and general commercial construction to help execute a vision. And what I thought of this morning is that is the combination of business and faith. And where we are this morning and where we are every month really is that combination of building business and building the kingdom. And I think that's the partnerships that Paradigm is looking for in a business. And so a good referral for me is any of y'all or know a church, not-for-profit, or just a commercial contractor that's looking for a builder that provide value and provide your good decisions and help you execute your vision. I think we're there. Great to be a table sponsor out there. Come out and see me. Merry Christmas to everybody.
Thank you, Bob. Appreciate you very much for being here. And now we have Jordan Ranch Dental, Modern Dentistry. And so Colin, she can fix your Bluetooth.
That was good. That was good.
Thank you. We'll be here all week.
So my name is Renee. I'm here from, as he said, Jordan Ranch Modern Dentistry. I did not know I was supposed to speak today, or I'd have thought of something else to say. This is our first time here, so met a lot of great people. We have a booth outside as well. Someone asked me earlier, actually it was a young lady here, asked me what modern dentistry, what does that mean? Why is it modern dentistry? I gave her, we see kids to adults to grandparents, but the big thing that we do is it's the mouth-body connection. So what goes on your mouth, the gentleman back there talked about a heart attack. There's things that we can do there and tests we can do to see what's going on internally. I'm sure people have gone to the doctor and the doctor sent them to a dentist because that's what the problem was. So please come see us. We're opening January 5th, so beautiful place and a lot of great smiles, of course. Dr. Lee is our owner doctor, so welcome him to the community as well. Thank you.
And, yes, and it's not hard to find. It's next to the new HEB on the West Park Tollway. The Texas Heritage Parkway up near Jordan Ranch. Looks beautiful. It's fantastic. That's a really neat HEB if you haven't been there. Okay, today is Dewey Decimal System Day. Just want to tell you guys, I know, what's the point, right? Come on, man, come on. I paid this group here to laugh today, by the way. That's it. The rest of you can go home. All right. Okay. We love to recognize a few people, and then next up we have Pastor Mike McGown. But our board of directors, I want to say, I see Carla and Cindy sitting together. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. But Carla, stand up, ladies. These are our board directors. Gary Kurkowski. I see Carlos back there. Thank you, Carlos. And Rick Vargas over here trying to outmatch me on a jacket today. Did I miss any other board of director? Oh, okay. And so thank you guys for your service to the chamber. Also, want a big shout out to our Wranglers. If you're a Wrangler, stand up. I can't do this without you. This is fantastic. Wranglers. Dina, everybody, John, thank you guys. Appreciate you so much for all your hard work helping us. And then now we like to do our elected officials. And in the audience, I have Ethan Casimir representing Congressman Troy Nell's office. Thank you very much, Ethan. I see Melissa with Matt Morgan, didn't sign in. So Melissa with Matt Morgan, Representative Matt Morgan's office. Thank you for being here. Don McCoy is here. But also we have a candidate here as well. And I promised him he can say a couple of words because I love this guy. His name is Daniel Wong. He's also a member of our chamber. And so, Mr. Wong, would you please come and say hello? He's a candidate for Fort Bend County Judge. But please.
Thank you, Mayor. I really appreciate that. Good morning, everyone. I just want to come and say Merry Christmas. I love Christmas. Christmas is time to celebrate the birth of Jesus and also be thankful to all that we have been given. So my short campaign speech today is to tell you I have been given a lot. I have been given my faith. I have been given my business. I started my own business from scratch, and now it's one of the largest civil engineering firm in Texas. And I have been given the opportunity to serve on City Council of Sugar Land for 6 years. I have been given the opportunity to serve on many state boards appointed by the governor. So now is the time that I have been given the opportunity to run as the Fort Bend County Judge. So next March, remember me, Daniel Wong, for Fort Bend County Judge. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Merry Christmas again. Thank you, Mayor.
You bet. Also, I want to recognize someone brand new to tell you how fast and how cool Fort Bend County is, and just Texas, but this area. Mr. Scott Weber, is he in the house? Scott, would you come on down and say hello? Scott came into my office. They have moved their corporate offices from Lyndhurst, New Jersey to Texas. And this man walked into the chamber office. We had a great conversation. I think he's pretty darn awesome. And would you tell us about your company? And he's also a platinum member in our chamber as well. So please, sir.
Well, good morning, folks. My name's Scott Weber. We just decided to come home. I'm Texan, and we've had the company. We've been working all over the world growing the company, and I finally convinced my partners to just bring it home. So we're just home. So I'm glad to be home, glad to be with the greatest people on earth, because I'm glad to be back in God's country. So that's about it, folks. We're exporters, so if y'all got some goods, bring it to us. We're ready to ship it around the world.
I love it.
Thank y'all.
All right. I got to say, when I hear Scott talk about what they do and everything, we're exporters. We do some import. We importers, exporters. I'm thinking the old Seinfeld episode, if you remember that. You know, Vandelay Industries, yeah. And you want to be my latex salesman, right? Anyway, but Scott, we're very honored to have you as a member of our chamber, and thank you for being a stakeholder in our chamber. We really appreciate that. Okay, anybody visiting as a guest right now here today, first time, maybe second time, that is not a member of the chamber, I'd like for you to stand up so my Wranglers can zero in on you. So please stand up if you're visiting right now for the first time. We want to see who you are. Hello, and thank you. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fantastic. Thank you very much. Appreciate you guys. And along with that, how many here have referred somebody in the chamber business that is chamber? Raise your hand if you've done that. That's what I want y'all to continue to do. When you have out there, I know a lot of us are members of different networking groups and everything, but also the chamber is that as well. So somebody's looking for something, we may have 3 or 4 plumbers or 3 or 4 electricians or whatever. And the chamber is a good resource where it's a bevy of choices, but please refer people from the chamber. I think it's just important to help each one of us grow our business. And I'm going to ask for a Christmas gift from each of you too. This next month, I'd like for every one of you to find one person and bring to this meeting next month, okay? Let them experience the brotherhood and the sisterhood that we have in the family that we have at this chamber, because it truly is very special. And I want y'all to do that for me, okay? One person, that's all I'm asking you to do. Then with that, I want to recognize our new members. Will our new members who just joined us, and I know we just had Scott join, stand up, but would you stand up, please? Brand new members. Okay, I want you, ma'am, come on down real quick, and I want you to say hello. Is it just one here today? Two? Oh, yes, come on down. Please tell us who you are, what you do, and how much money you make.
Good morning, my name is Laura Fisher, and I've been a part of the community, but now I'm part of a wonderful company called Belfour Property Restoration. So we're the kind of company you call when you have an emergency in your home or office or your commercial warehouse. We'll clean it up and fix it for you. And insurance companies love us because we document everything, so you'll be able to get every dollar that you need from your insurance. All right, please call us.
Thanks for what you do. We appreciate it, helping people out. Ladies first, indeed.
Hello, I'm Erin Marlborough. I am the brand ambassador for McWilliams Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. We are here for your residential and commercial needs for your HVAC and plumbing side. Our motto is, we're not comfortable until you are. Thank you.
Thank you. Moving real fast here. Come on right in.
My name is Jeremy Thomas. I own and operate Fulshear Sports Association. It's a youth recreational sports league for kids ages 4 to 16. We do baseball, basketball, football, soccer, volleyball, and softball. So if you're a parent of a kid and you have a lot of built-up energy, I have a bunch of referees you can come yell at. So thank you.
Thank you very much.
Good morning. I'm Bruce McMorty with the Texas Swim Academy. We operate a aquatics facility on Greenbush Road. It's year-round. We have 6 pools, keep the water at 88 to 90 degrees year-round. And we provide quality swimming instruction from ages 6 months to adult, both private and group lessons. So that's it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right, Pastor McGown, would you come help me here real quick? And we're gonna give away the prize. I'm gonna have Pastor McGown pick this and then hand the card to me. Here he is, Pastor Mike McGown. Everybody, hey! If you mind holding the bowl, sir.
I will do it.
And then we're going to give away this first prize. Is wonderful from John Reyes. We love John. And let me put the card in there. It's a bag of poinsettias. I didn't know they sold them in bags.
Apparently they do.
Oh, let you draw. You draw.
Oh, you want me to draw?
And then you hand it to me, or you can read the name.
No, that's fine.
Here, Mike up.
I'll hand it to you since you can pronounce everybody's name better.
Napoganda. Napo. Where's Napo? Napo.
All right, here's the next one.
And okay. Oh, Kelly Locke, Collier's Engineering Design. Kelly, how about that? It's his first time here. Kelly, we love it. Can you use a bag of poinsettias? Everybody could use a bag of poinsettias. Okay, from Mike. Mike, you're going to give away another mic.
Okay.
Where's Mike? Mike, okay. He'll rub it on, pain is gone. And he'll do it for you if you ask. It's a Christmas gift. Legit Works, oh my goodness, is this, where it says sales. Come on, Jessica, you win. Jessica wins. Legit Works. She's too legit to quit. And the next item, Chris Liebum, we have, it's complicated. Chris, where's Chris? Chris, you're welcome to come down and do a picture with one of our guests. But Greg Zivov wins. Greg, he's also a door prize giver. So Greg, where's Greg? So come on here. Y'all get a picture right over here. We're busting through this. And, huh? Yeah, Greg did it when he came
I forgot
up.
my sunglasses.
No, Greg, hey, y'all
Face
move
the
to the
camera,
left.
yeah.
Move to the left. Take a step to the left. To the left. To the left. To the left.
Oh,
All right.
that's fantastic.
Who's it from? Hand and Stone? Who's it from? Is Hand and Stone, is that you? You get to do the picture, and you get to get your picture made with Shane Stevens from CenchOps Technology Solutions. Hey, is this a massage or a facial?
It's good for a massage or a facial.
Uh-huh, you need both, dude. I don't know.
That's fantastic.
I'm losing my mind. Okay. Italian truffles goes to Heather Hernandez Cedillo. Heather with Reigning Strength, the wonderful Reigning Strength that helps all the kids. Hey, this is brought to you by Rick Henderson. And Heather, can the horses eat truffles?
No, but the volunteers can.
Okay, volunteer. And here's another one we're going to give away too. I love giving away presents.
Fantastic.
Bob Stasia of Paradigm, one of our table sponsors. Bob, you get truffles as well. You know what a truffle is? Is that what pigs go and find in the ground?
I don't think so.
Because if there's chocolate in the ground, I'm digging
Yeah,
up.
you're in.
Yeah. Rachel, what's next? Rachel, what's next? Who? I thought, wasn't that what? Okay, so what? I thought shaved truffles. I don't know.
Leave it and relieve it.
Who is who brought this? Okay. Oh, from Stretch Labs.
Jessica.
All right. The winner is John De Los Reyes. So John and Jessica, come up here, guys. Come on, quickly. All right. There we go. Got a lot of prizes to give away. Oh.
Oh, tell him. It's a free stretch and a free sleeve.
You get yeah. To the left. Stretch Armstrong. You get a free stretch and a what? Is this a knife? Open it up. It's a knife? Oh, man. Who's it from? Jennifer Francois. Yeah. Let me tell you what. If y'all don't have... All right, Mike, you better look out. I'll spread butter all over you. I have a Cutco knife, but they're really wonderful knives. They are fantastic. And that's from Jennifer Francois. So who's going to be buttering their bread today? It'll be Sam Galjevec. Sam? Jennifer, come on, get a picture with her, Jennifer. This is promotion time.
I like
that's
it.
what I'm looking for.
I like it.
You and me
I
are
like
kindred.
it. Come on, let's go.
Well, they got to do a picture here. Okay, I think we're done.
Okay.
Did you want this?
Oh, yeah. Thank you, sir.
Okay. I love the spirit of giving, and I want to thank all of you that bring a door prize each and every month and who brought for the first time. Thank you very much. It does add a lot to our meeting, and especially this time of year. But in the spirit of giving, let's think about around our community how we can give back too. But I want to tell you, every year it's a tradition that Mike gives us our message for December. And when I first started, he says, "What do I speak about?" And I said, "I don't know, having faith in your business or having faith in your business." He says, "Okay, next year you ask me the same question, I gave you the same answer." And then I said, "Just figure something out." So ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Pastor Mike McGown.
That's funny. Thank you, Don. Appreciate that. And hey, can we give Don a round of applause? Nobody thanks him for the tireless job he does. Don, it always amazes me how literally you know every person in the room and you know so much about every person in the room. I mean, literally, you're amazing. I mean, it literally, when I grow up, I want to be just like you. So, literally.
The key is don't grow up.
Yeah, you know what? That's probably true. Now, he did say that he opened up the door. He gave me special permission to kind of tell you a couple things about Parkway. So I do want to tell you this. In your seat is a little brochure. It looks like this. If there's not one in your seat, just look next to you. It's our annual Christmas offering. Listen, this offering does not go to like Parkway. It does not keep the lights on. It does not pay our bills. It does not pay our staff. All of the money for our Christmas offering goes to help needy people and to basically equip people to do works of ministry that we here are not actually doing. And so it benefits people literally all over the world and in our local area. And if you kind of open it up, you'll see we're highlighting 3 organizations that we help with this offering. The first are the folks in South Africa. Listen, our Christmas offering, it feeds 800 children 1 hot meal every day for a year. These kids would have nothing to eat. They live in the slums. Like literally, each of them live in a house with multiple like family members, like 6 or 8 people, and it's not any bigger than 3 rows right here. Like that's their entire house. Only some of them have running water. And I've been to these slums. I've been to their homes. Like I know firsthand what it looks like. We feed 800 kids 1 hot meal a day and give them a Christian education so that they can break the cycle of poverty and get out of the slums. Our Christmas offering pays for that. 800 kids every day. The next one we do is we help kids who have faced trauma. Maybe they've had cancer or maybe a parent has died. We send them to summer camp. And most of these are inner city kids. They've never seen a swimming pool, most of them. We send them to summer camp, share the gospel with them, and teach them life skills so that they can, have an enjoyable life. And literally, it's the best week of their year by a long shot. And we send them for free because we pay for it. And then the last one, there are pregnant, unwed mothers who have been either pimped out or they have been kicked out of wherever they're living because they've been abused and they have nowhere to go. They're living on the streets, and we take them in and we provide them a safe place. We provide them parental counseling so they can be a good parent to this child that's coming on the way. And that's done through an organization called Katura's Haven. And it's actually here locally in Katy. And then we do a lot of other things, but these are the 3 we're highlighting. Listen, if you as a business, you're looking for something meaningful to give money to at the end of the year, we do this offering every year. Give this year. We'll give you full tax credit for it. I mean, you can write it off. But it goes to help real needs and give people real hope in the world. And you can give now, anytime between now and January 31st. So whatever works for you. And you can do that online, or you can do it by just texting Christmas to 50906, and we'll take care of it. But anyway, take this, go home, think about it, pray about it, talk about it as a business, give. Because you're not supporting Parkway, you're helping people. That's what this is. Okay? All right. So that's my commercial break. What I really came to talk to you about today is helping you build a successful culture. Listen, you're already a successful business, okay? So, but how can you become even more successful? And I'm not talking about a bottom line, but I'm talking about being an organization where people want to work and they want to stay, because it is such an enjoyable place that even others who offered them more money, they wouldn't want to go because they love working with you and working for you so much. Every year, I try to read 24 books. That's just because all leaders are readers, and so I never want to stop learning. So every year I have a goal of reading 24 books. I'm in the middle of my 23rd book, so I'm going to hit my goal, so that's going to be good. But one of the books I read this year is a book called The Culture Code by Daniel Coyle. Has anybody ever read or even heard of this book? Okay, 2. Bless you. That's fantastic. Oh, yeah. Unbelievable book. This is probably one of the top 5 books I have ever read, not including the Bible, okay? Like, that's in a category also. But this book is right up there with Good to Great by Jim Collins. That book just blazed through the business world about 20 years ago. This book is unbelievable. And what it does, it essentially talks about successful businesses and their cultures. What it really does is, in fact, this book is so good, this year I read it twice. This is the only book in 20 years of reading that I have ever read twice in the same year. It is that good. I'm not even kidding you. So buy yourself a little Christmas present and go get this book or order it on Audible, whatever you want to do. But essentially this book is all about high performing organizations and what makes some of them succeed while others fail. Why do some businesses thrive and some organizations thrive even when there are competing businesses in the same marketplace that are better funded and that are larger? Why do they struggle and these thrive and they succeed and they end up capturing way more market share? Well, turns out it's all about building a great culture and sustaining a great team through a great working environment. And so the real question is, well, how do you build that? How do you maintain that? How do you teach it? How do you get people who work with you and work for you to embody it? Well, it turns out that one of the key ways is through something called heuristics. Everybody say heuristics. Heuristics. Does anybody know what a heuristic is? Yeah, I had no idea, never heard of it. I was like, well, I just learned a 50-cent word today. This is fantastic. But it's through heuristics. Heuristics, in the book, he gives us an example. Heuristics basically are a simple set of rules that drive behavior. Let me give you an example. Let's talk about slime molds for a second. I know you're like, okay, Merry Christmas, Mike, thanks. Slime molds, like what? Okay, slime molds essentially are they're brainless, amoeba-like organisms. Most of them are one-cell organisms, but they're amoeba-like organisms, and most of the time they just do nothing. They just, sit around, and they are largely sedate, passive, and honestly, they're just wholly unremarkable. However, when food for slime molds becomes scarce, something incredible happens. In the 1940s, a Harvard undergraduate student named John Tyler Bonner photographed with a time-lapse camera slime molds, and he made a film of it. And this film blazed through the academic community. Word spread, and before long, lecture halls were filled with people wanting to watch this film. Albert Einstein actually requested a private viewing. The New York Herald Tribune told Bonner that his work was more important than the discovery of the atom bomb. I'm like, really? I'm just telling you what happened. Okay, the film starts out with a bunch of just disconnected gray blobs. However, when food becomes scarce, and there was in this, that's what happened in this controlled environment, these slime molds actually started to come together to make one. And then some slime molds climbed on top of the others and they built a stalk. And they built a stalk going towards a light. And then at the top, other slime molds climbed to the very top, and then they started to release spores so that it could go out into the wind, so they could go to a place where there was more food, and they could begin to reproduce. I mean, the whole thing was, it's utterly magical and very orchestral. It's like they begin to move as one. It's pretty incredible. But the question is, how can a group of unintelligent slime molds behave like an intelligent group? Now, for years, researchers said, well, it's because they have what's called an organizer cell. Like in some of these slime molds, there's this organizer cell and it tells them what to do. But it turns out that's actually not true. That's actually not what happens. But what is true is that something else exists that's even more powerful. It's heuristics. Again, heuristics are simple rules that drive behavior. For slime molds, there are 3. And here they are. Let's put them up on the board. If there's no food, connect with one another. If connected, stay connected and move toward the light. If you reach the light, stay connected and climb. That is their simple rules that drive their behavior. Honeybees, same kind of thing. Ants, they all have heuristics that drive their behavior. And great working companies and organizations have heuristics too. In fact, here are some examples, most of them come from the book, of real world organizations who have their own sets of heuristics. I've just listed some of them. Some will have meaning, some of them won't, because you have to be in their culture to understand them. Basically, you can't prevent mistakes, but you can solve problems graciously. If it ain't broke, fix it. The road to success is paved with mistakes well handled. If you're not growing anywhere, you're not going anywhere. It's an honor, not a job. Go for the gap. Don't eat the marshmallow. Read, baby, read. If a teammate needs help, we give. If we need help, we ask. No robots. Prove the doubters wrong. And chances are you have some heuristics already in your organization. Look, these are the little sayings that you just developed over the years that you just say. And they're some of them are kind of catchy, some of them aren't, but they get repeated over and over and over again. You repeat them, the people who work for you repeat them. Those are your heuristics. They are the organizational thoughts that drive behavior in your organization. They govern those behaviors. And the good news is, as a business owner, business leader, you get to decide which heuristics you have in your organization. You get to pick them. And it turns out, even here at Parkway, we have our own heuristics. Now, some of them were already in place, like before I read this book. In fact, most of them, and a lot of them have been in place for years. We just never categorized them or listed them anywhere. A few others we're adding. We have identified a total of 15 heuristics that we have here. They are slogans, they're mottos, they drive our behaviors here as staff members in how we function as a church and how we function with each other. Now, we're gonna be rolling out these 15 heuristics to our staff in January. And so I have some staff members in the back, they're like, oh, well, I'm interested to know what some of these are. But the chances are most of them already know a lot of them because they've just been a part of our organization for a long time. But we're gonna roll out one every week in a staff meeting for 15 weeks in a row. And again, most of them aren't gonna be new because they've heard them. But now we're categorizing them so that they can drive our behavior. So I'm just gonna give you 5 because I just wanna help you get started in thinking about your own organization. And by the way, if you wanna use ours, use them, steal them. Because I am more concerned about you having a healthy organization than I am about getting credit for anything. So please, use any of these if they help you. But more than that, I really want you to get started in thinking about your own heuristics so that you can have a successful culture that people want to stay and that people want to thrive in and that will make your organization fun to work with. So here's the first one. Here's one of the ones we have. The first one is called honor the absent. That's our heuristic. Honor the absent. Basically, we speak as if others are present. We respect other teams and leaders, even if we disagree, knowing that gossip and slander are dangerous distractions. We hold our conversations accountable when we cross the line. Basically, we don't allow people around here to talk about other people if they are not present. I mean, have you figured out how deadly that is for an organization? I mean, you wanna destroy your culture, allow people to talk about them when they're not there. And so you know what we decided? We're gonna say it in a positive way, and we say, hey, you know what? No, we don't do that because we honor the absent. We honor the absent in our organization, always. I want people to honor me when I'm absent, and I'm gonna honor them when they're absent because we honor the absent. Here's a second heuristic we have. Put this one up there. It's that we close the loop of communication. We're thoughtful of people we communicate with, whether staff or church members. When we are asked to do something, we always follow up with whomever asked and close the loop of communication by giving that person an update. Let me just tell you essentially how this works. So basically, Don, if you ask me, say, hey, Mike, would you mind reaching out to one of my chamber members because, hey, they're looking for a place to go to church and they were asking me some questions about Parkway. So, okay, would you do that? Here's their contact information. I said, okay, Don, I'll do it. Now, if that's all I ever do, how does Don know that I ever did it? How does Don know that I ever reached out to that person that he, has built a relationship with? And if I don't do it, but Don promised that person that I would do it, well, then that makes Don look bad. It puts him in a bad spot. So what I would do is I close the loop of communication. I'll talk to that person, but then I don't just leave it at that. I come back to Don and I say, hey, Don, I had a great talk. I had a great talk with Marina. She's fantastic. And yes, she and her family are coming to our church and thanks for it. So I'm closed that loop of communication so I know that he knows that I did what he asked me to do. Because if I don't close that loop of communication, He's always wondering, did that happen or not? I mean, have you ever, in your organization, have you wondered, you know what, I asked an employee to do such and such, I wonder if they did it or not? Have you ever wondered that? And does it keep you up? Are you ever can't shut it off at night because you're wondering if these kinds of things happen? Well, if you have a heuristic that says, we close the loop of communication, that stops. How wonderful is that? It makes an organization much more peaceful to work in. Here's another one. Number 3 is this. Do for one what you wish you could do for all. We go out of our way to help people. While we know we cannot give every single person personal attention or go out of our way for everyone, we will do so for the person standing in front of us, if at all possible. You know, when you are part of a large organization, especially like a large organization like this church, you know, sometimes we just can't, you know, provide something like literally for everyone. We can't do like make personal exceptions for everyone around. But you know what? We've released our staff to say, hey, you know what? If a person in front of you is saying, hey, can you make an exception for me because I need to do this with my child, or I need to have this for my teenager, or, you know, can you, reopen a sign up for me? And normally you would think, well, you know what? I'm sorry, you missed the deadline or whatever. But we've released our staff to say, you know what? Normally we wouldn't do that. But you know what? Because you and your child matters, we're gonna do that just for you, and I'm gonna do it for you right now. What if your business did something like that? And everybody knew that you could. I mean, isn't it the most frustrating thing in the world to talk to somebody on the customer service line and they're like, well, I'm sorry, we just can't make an exception. Is that the most maddening thing ever? But what if you released everybody in your organization and they knew it was a behavior that you are promoting that said, you know what? I wish I could do this for everybody, but I can't. But you know what? I'm going to do it for you. You've just won a customer for life. So many times we're so concerned about the sale that we lose somebody's business. How stupid is that? How myopic is that? How nearsighted is that? Let's not be those kinds of people. And we tell our staff, we don't want to be that kind of church. We want to be the kind of church that says every single person matters. And well, I might not be able to do this for everybody. You know what? If I can do it for you because you're standing in front of me, I'm going to, because you matter. It makes this a wonderful place to come to church, because this is what our staff does. It'll make your business a wonderful place for customers. And you know what it does for your people? It makes them feel like a hero. Like, it makes them feel so good. Like, I got to do that. And I'm not gonna be punished for it. I'm gonna be thanked. How cool is that? But it starts by naming a heuristic like this. So let's go to the next one, number 4. Strive for excellence, not perfection. We cannot afford to delay a project, a deadline, or an assignment until it can be done perfectly. We strive to do everything in excellence, as if doing it for Jesus himself, but we cannot be paralyzed by chasing perfection. Don't you know people in your organization that, like, they just don't get it done? They're like, well, it's not quite ready yet. Or, oh, you know, I got to tweak it just a little bit more. Like, oh my gosh, for heaven's sake, just get it done. I mean, does that just drive you nuts? It drives me crazy sometimes. I'm like, okay, it's not perfect, but like, literally, you're 96% there. Just, who cares? I would rather have 96% than 0%. Let's go. And so we strive for excellence. We want to do things super great. But if it's not perfect, well, okay, it's not perfect. I mean, there's only one perfect person, Jesus. And so beyond that, let's just give him our best. But that drives our behavior, because we don't want to be paralyzed by chasing perfection, okay? All right, here's the last one I want to share with you today. Work the system so that the system works. We believe that the church works best in systems. We know each system, work the plan for each system, and regularly evaluate each system, knowing that the church works best when we work the system. You know, what we can't have as an organization, especially, and you can't either, you can't have people just going rogue and doing whatever they want to do. You need them to follow your policies and procedures. But to do that, you don't want to make it like a heavy-handed about the rules, but you want to say, hey, work the system so that the system works. Because when you're not working the system is inherently broken, because the person operating it is breaking the rules. So don't be the rule breaker, be the person that works the system. Now, but remember, there's heuristic, number 2, or number 3, I forget which number it was there are times to make exceptions, and that's okay. But generally, we want you to work the system so that the system works. And if there's parts of it that don't work, listen, we have a method for evaluating that system to make it better so that it serves the people that we serve. Shouldn't your business be the same? Shouldn't you have systems? And I know you've got policies and procedures and that kind of, you have systems, but help people understand, hey, just work the system. And when you work the system works. So these are just 5 of the 15 that we have. I mean, I don't want to share all 15 because I don't want to take up your whole day for it. If you ever actually want the whole deal, I'll email it to you. You can have it. But here's what I want you to do. Take some time and just think through your heuristics for your organization. It actually doesn't take that long. Like we did all these in about an hour. All 15 of them in about an hour. I initially sat down for about 30, 45 minutes, and I came up with about 14, 15 of them. Then we took another hour with our whole leadership team, and then we kind of, tweaked them a little bit, took away a couple, added a couple other ones that we wanted to do, but we did it, and you can do it too. So today, when you go to lunch, just sit down while it's fresh on your mind and think, what are some of those catchy things we have in our organization? And what are some things that we want to do better? And what are some ways that we can say it so that they can be the heuristics for our organization? And these are the simple rules that drive behavior. That's the key. They're simple rules that drive behavior. They're not rules for the sake of rules, but they drive behavior. What do you want your employees to do or not do? Put them down. Now, here's the thing. Please, 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 don't call them heuristics. Like, that is the most boring word ever. I mean, make it something fun, make it enjoyable. For us, we're calling it here's the deal. Because that's kind of one of those slangy things that we say all the time, like, okay, look. Okay, you're doing it wrong, so here's the deal. I want you to do it like this. And so we have thrown around here's the deal for a long time. And so when people are like, hey, what do I do at Parkway Fellowship? We're like, okay, look, here's the deal. There's 15 things. They're like, what do you mean, what's the deal? Well, no, here's the deal. Here's the 15 things that we do. These are simple rules that drive our behaviors. And so we're just calling it our here's the deal list. And that's what it is. And so make it something that's like memorable and like, okay, hey, you want to work at Parkway? All right, well, here's the deal. And this is what we do. And so call it something fun, but listen, just do it. And you might not have 15, you might have 5, you might have 20. You might have, I don't know what you'll have, but come up with a list of simple rules that drive behavior for you and every employee in your organization. And I promise you, your place will become so much more fun to work. People will love your organization. They might not even understand why they love it so much, but they will, because everybody is behaving the same way. And that is what makes successful organizations successful, even if they're underfunded or undermanned or have a smaller market share than huge organizations that have bottomless funds, but they're hard to work for and they're hard to work with. And ultimately, those organizations will not survive. Listen, if slime molds can do this, you can too, okay? Very good. All right. All right, hey, one other quick thing while Don's coming up here. Listen, if you don't go to church on the regular anywhere, I want to invite you to come Christmas Eve. We've got 5 Christmas Eve services. The times are up here, and these are on our website. You can take a picture of it. They're all candlelight services, and if you and your family don't regularly go to church or you don't have a place to go on Christmas Eve, man, we want to invite y'all to come here. It really is a lot of fun. It's super fun. And if you're looking for a place to go to church on the regular on Sunday, come this Sunday, we're doing a special series. You kind of mentioned it. We're doing a Christmas at the movies. We're taking popular Christmas movies, and we're identifying spiritual truths that are embedded in those movies, and we're showing clips of those movies here. We showed Elf last week. It was super fun, but actually super insightful. You'd be surprised. And this week, we're doing a lesser-known movie called The Best Christmas Pageant Ever. It is going to be phenomenal. Like, you're gonna love it. So anyway, all right. Hey, thanks so much. Thanks for letting me be with you today. Merry Christmas.
Give it up for Mike, everybody. Keep it going for Mike. I tell you, I wish you could speak every month at our chamber. He's fantastic. Well, I was sitting over here looking up heuristics, and I'd never heard of it before. But anybody signed up and got their AI playbook yet? Anybody done that? No? Okay, I'm gonna send that out again, the link to get your AI playbook. But I have my playbook, and I am learning AI how to do my business. And so I just sat over there and I said, I'm looking at this, and There it is. Fulshear Chamber AI Academy. FulshearChamberAIAcademy.com. You can scan that. You'll get a free playbook. Do it. It's a lot. It'll benefit your business. But I sat there and I said, how about the Fulshear Growth Hack Pack? He said, come up with a title instead of heuristics. But here's a hack pack, and I got a few heuristics. Mike, it was amazing, the hack pack for growing your business in the chamber. And if it helps me grow, if it helps me grow, do it. Pretty simple. Number 2, these are just the titles. I like this one, and this is what I think we do all the time, is relationships first, transactions second. Isn't that great? Show up, stand out. You showed up here today. Many of you stand out. Everybody can stand out anytime. Local first, regional second. And then after that, make the complex simple. I'm all about doing that, making it so simple, and AI is helping make my life a lot more simple. Rachel's more complicated. That's okay, I had to get you back. But it goes on, and I'm going to share these with you. I'm going to hone them down. I'll send them out with everybody. But, be early to everything and all those kinds of things. But I like relationships, and we've always said it's all about ROI in our business. We always say that, return on investment. But really it's ROR, and that's return on relationships. And I'm proud to say I have a relationship with everyone in this room at some level. And that's the primary goal of this chamber, is creating those relationships, because they will come back and help you somewhere, somehow, some way. I mean, I saw Ethan had his truck caught in the mud the other day, and we were believe it or not, at a ribbon cutting for a traffic signal. A traffic signal in Fulshear, in front of Del Webb. Somebody thinks, it's there because the mayor lives in Del Webb. And I said, yes, and I have a clicker, and I can turn it green anytime I want. But Trevor Nels was there in his nice shoes and his slacks, and we did the ribbon cut, and he went over and got in there and helped push his truck out, without regard for his own appearance and stuff. But that's helping each other out, no matter what it takes. Trust me, if you need something, either I can do it or I know somebody that can do it or help you, no matter what. That's what makes this Chamber for Commerce a family. And in this Christmas season, I want to say I'm thankful also for all of you trusting in us, trusting in Rachel, Claudia, our team, our wranglers, the people that are helping us. I know 26 is going to be a wonderful year for us. We have some new things we're going to bring out to you in January. So when you come in January's meeting, we have a wonderful international speaker. It's actually Dr. Vera's sister, believe it or not. She's making a special trip down here. It'll be worth coming, but we have some new things that we want to present to you to help you grow your business. Because if you grow your business and you're successful, then guess what? It just trickles right on down into the rest of the community somehow, some way, and you're able to give to things that Parkway's doing or someone else that might need a handout or a help. And if we all lift each other up somehow, some way, this is a wonderful place. We don't want to be so big. We're growing big in Fulshear, but it's okay. We know each other, and it will help each other, okay? So is there anything else that I need to say or anybody else needs to say about this season or would like to express? Anybody? It's your opportunity. Way to confess. No, I'm kidding. Mike, thank you very much again. What were those amoebas called? Slime molds. I'm going to get a t-shirt that says, be a slime mold. That's my heuristic. There you go. Be a slime mold. If you can do a slime mold. Anyway, be sure to visit the tables on the way out, everybody, and thank them for being here. Get some coffee if there's some left. And God bless all of you. Appreciate you. Merry Christmas. Appreciate you.